Look, look, look. Look. They gonna say they went to the bathroom.
Y'all went to the bathroom?
Hold up. Now they go sit it.
Y'all ready to pay these bills?
Get him, shorty. Shot town. Shot town. Shot town. Get him, shorty. Shot town. Yeah, y'all shouldn't have walked out. Pay your bill.
Yeah, y'all left them keys.
Y'all shouldn't have walked out.
The world's dumbest criminals.
Y'all making us look bad.
Yeah, dummies.
What the fuck going on?
Shalom. Brother Kabab back in our GMS lesson. GMS keep pushing. Before I go any further, I give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, the honors to our apostles, elders, the great millstone, for teach us this truth according to the Bible and rule well. Another Shalom, all the sincere Akims, throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence and sincerity. Another Shalom, all the sincere followers, believers of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, not just hearers of the word, but doers as well, the men, women, and children. Hopeful elect, Slakia. And bear with me, still under the weather. My voice is still, it's out, so till it comes back, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai heals me, just, bear with me. And as you saw the two videos, man, that shows a lack of fear, and it shows the ignorance of our people, the state of mind that they're in these last days. All right, Jake is just they're through, and you wondering why the Lord is putting them down at a rapid rate. Every day you hear about some Israelite, right, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American getting put down by Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay. This is Hosea chapter 4. It says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land. By swearing and lying and killing, stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood." And this happens amongst our people, man. Back then, even up to this very day, right? The only knowledge of Yahweh is through his men, through the whole four elect, start with the apostles and elders on down. There's a lack of fear amongst you Israelites, man. A lack of fear, a lack of knowledge. That's why you're in a beastly state of mind. Right? That's why Esau, Edom, guns you down. Because look how you act. Look how you act, man. Jumping down to verse 6, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." That knowledge is fear of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay? Our people lack that, because they have rejected knowledge, which is just truth, which is fear. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. Okay? So that's why these 2/3, these brute beasts, right, can't teach us anything. Because they rejected the Lord over 2,000 years ago, and they're rejecting the Lord now. And you see how they act like a bunch of degenerates, man. Okay, you got the N-Dub skipping out on paying their bills, and it came back to bite them, right? You gotta, be on your best behavior in this man's society, or your next step could be your last. It's nothing but folly amongst our people, man. Folly. But hey, that's what the world promotes, right? Let's get Jeremiah 4:22. It says, "For my people is foolish," right? The Lord's people is foolish. The so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and the Israelite foreigners, whose seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, foolish, right? A bunch of meatballs, blockheads. Now things open back up. You got Jake having pool parties and fights breaking out. And that's just Jake, man. That's just Jake. Esau gives you a little bit of time to go back out in the streets and be buck wild, and that's exactly what you do, man. It says they have not known me; they are sottish children, and they have none understanding. No understanding of who? Their power. No fear. That livest thou will spirit, man. Was it gonna get a lot of Jakes put to death? You got Jakes fighting amongst each other. The woman doing foolish things, skipping out on her meals, then got to come back, right? Because you left your keys. And like the Jake said, that's a true statement. You're making this look bad. But hey, that's 2/3 for you, man. It says, Jeremiah 4:22, they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Yeah, skipping out on the meal, not paying, right? Oh, they thought they was wise in doing that, but it came back to bite them. But to do good, right, which is what the Heavenly Father commanded us to do, it will make us this great people in the sight of the nations. Let's get that. Our people won't do it. They won't do it, man. It's Deuteronomy chapter 4. And I get to the point. Verse 6. Verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore, and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. But they don't do that. Why? Because Jake forsaken the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They forsaken the truth. They forsook fear in the Lord. Right? And that's why you see what you see amongst our people. Okay? A bunch of degenerates, man. Alright, let's see here. This is, let's get Jeremiah 2:21. It says, yet I have planted thee a noble vine a holy right seed, how then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? That's what happened to Israel, man. They become complete degenerates. And when you go into that word, it means impure, right? Lost, having a lost the physical, mental, or moral qualities considered normal. See, the way Jake act now is not normal. They're like brute beasts trampling out here in Babylon, man. In the valley of the shadow of death. And you're wondering why you get put down. It says, and showing evidence of decline. And our nation is at a rock bottom, man. You got our men wanting to be women, our women wanting to be men. The woman wants to run the household. The man wants to be led by the woman. All types of confusion. Right? Some of the synonyms are corrupt. Right? Let's see. Impure. That's right, man. That's what you see amongst our people. And for that, they're going to perish, man. Let's get that and closing on out. 2nd Ezra 7. It says, and 20, for there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of Yahweh that is set before them through the prophets. Right? Start with that apostle that was on down the men before them. It says, for Yahweh given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. Okay? So the Lord gave us what we needed to do to live, and what we should do to avoid punishment. So in these last days, man, you're going to start to see more Jakes, more Israelites, so-called Negro Latino Native Americans, being judged harshly, man. Right? For being destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Till next time I say shalom.